Hello everyone, you're welcome to my channel. My name is Christiana and the name of my channel is Excelling with Christy. Excelling with Christy. It's been a while, but we're here now. Today in this video, we're going to be talking about simple formulas in mathematics. Formulas are very important in mathematics. It's as important as numbers. And if you don't know your formulas very well, it will be very hard to do mathematics calculations. This is the reason why most children and most adults nowadays have phobia for maths. In this video, I'm going to simplify a lot of the maths formulas. If you want to know that, if you want to learn, come on a ride with me. Let's go. Before I continue, please click the subscribe button and also click the notification button so that you can get notified anytime I post a video. Let's go. Okay, I would like to start with plane shapes. In our plane shapes, we have a number of them. We have rectangles, we have triangles, we have squares, we have circles, we have parallelogram, we have trapezium, and so on. But basically, we're going to be looking at these five. Okay? Now, for plane shapes, basically the formulas you need to know about them is their perimeter and their area. Calculating their perimeter and their area. Now let's start with perimeter. Perimeter means the outer boundary of a shape. Perimeter means again the outer boundary of a shape or the distance round the shape. The distance round the shape. That means finding the length of the distance round the shape. That means you're finding the perimeter of that shape. All right, let's continue. I mentioned a few plane shapes. All right, I mentioned rectangle, I mentioned square, I mentioned triangle, I mentioned circle, I mentioned trapezium, and I mentioned parallelogram. All right, for today, let's go ahead to study rectangle. Here is a rectangle. Okay, if you look at this rectangle, you will notice that it has some physical properties. It has some physical properties. If you look at this side is longer than this side. And this side and this side are long. Up and down are long, while the sides are shorter. Okay? Now, the longer side of a rectangle is called the length. It's called what? The length. That means this side and the down parts is called length, and they are the longer side of a rectangle. While this side and this side are shorter, and it is called breadth. It is called what? Breadth. All right. There are other physical properties of a rectangle, which is it has two lines of symmetry. That means I can fold it over from this side and it gives me two equal halves, or I can fold it over from this side and it gives me two equal halves. This means that a rectangle has only two lines of symmetry. Okay? Remember, we have mentioned about three properties of a rectangle. The first one is it is a plane shape. The second one is two sides, two opposite sides. This side is opposite to this side, and this side is opposite to this side. So it means that two opposite sides of a rectangle are equal. That's the second point. The third point is that it has two lines of symmetry. That means I can fold this way and get two equal halves, or I can fold this way and get two equal halves. Also, remember that the longer side of a rectangle is called length, while the shorter side of a rectangle is called breadth. Have you learned something today? Okay, let's go. Okay, let's go ahead to calculate, to find the perimeter of this rectangle. Let's go ahead to find the perimeter of this rectangle. Remember that we said perimeter is the outer boundary of a shape or distance around the shape. So if I'm to calculate the perimeter of this rectangle, that means I'm to calculate the length from here to here to here to here, then back to this place. That is the outer boundary of this shape. Now, remember, we said if we are to calculate the perimeter of this rectangle, from our definition, we said that perimeter is the outer boundary of a shape. That means we're about to get the outer shape of this rectangle. Okay? That means here is length, here is breadth, and here is breadth. So the outer boundary of this shape means that we have length plus breadth plus length plus breadth. Okay? Now if we simplify these further, we have two length and two breadth. That means this will be two length plus two breadth. Okay? Then we can still simplify further to have this has two, this has two. So bringing out two and opening a bracket, just like factorizing, you have length plus breadth, close bracket. So this tells us that the perimeter of a rectangle P is equal to 2, open bracket, L plus B. So this is the formula for calculating the perimeter of a rectangle. It is as simple as that. So in summary for today, we have learned the properties of a rectangle and also how to calculate the perimeter of the rectangle. This is where we'll end it for today. We're going to see more of the simple formulas in mathematics in my next video. Join me. Thanks for now. Bye.